Hi, Sam.
Hey, Amy.
I am impassioned about today's letter.
Hmm. Is there something important on your mind?
Well, it is an interesting, impressive letter.
Hmm. Is it possible we're going to cover the letter I today?
You're so imaginative.
I think that's fabulous. Okay. It's gonna be a pretty interesting story time, but before we do anything story timey, we've got to make sure we get the wiggles out. So help me with this. We're gonna start by wiggling your fingers. And down below, wiggle your toes. I have to wiggle my whole body when I wiggle my toes.
Yeah.
And now time for these.
Oh,
Oh, wiggle your
I went
shoulders.
straight to my favorite.
And now for my favorite, wiggle your nose.
I can't just wiggle my.
And now it's time to wiggle everything. Get all those wiggles out of you. Whew. Now, shh. All the wiggles are out of me, and I will be as still as can be as we celebrate the letter I.
Okay, Sam, it's time for our weekly game. What starts with letter I?
I
Are
can't
you
wait
ready?
for letter I. I'm so ready. I've been trying to think of I words, and there's not a lot that can be represented by tiny little plastic things. An iron! It's like not everybody's favorite toy, but um oh, is that a blue igloo?
Yeah,
Maybe an indigo igloo?
maybe.
Oh, okay. That's like the one that when I asked Nick for an I word, he was like, ice cream.
Yeah,
Ooh, sparkly. Is that an icicle?
it is an icicle.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, and our last one.
Okay. Oh, I'm going with 6 legs. It's an insect.
It is
All
an
right.
insect.
Nice. Okay. Now that we have gotten filled up with some awesome I words, let's do heckety peckety bumblebee. Okay. Get your hands out. Goes like this. Oh, wait. What word are we going to do first? A one-syllable word that starts with I. How about ice?
Ice. Yeah, that's a good one.
A good word. The other word that came into my mind was ill, and I don't really feel like celebrating illness.
No, that's
Ice,
yeah,
way better.
ice.
Seasonally appropriate. Okay,
Okay.
although so is illness. Okay, let's do it. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? Ice. Ice.
Ice.
Ice! Okay, that was one syllable. You got a two-syllable one, Amy?
I do. Insect. We need a
Oh,
lot of insects to survive in this world.
a lot of insects in the world, too. All right, so let's do it. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? Insect. Insect.
Insect.
Insect!
Ooh, 3 syllables,
Okay,
Sam. That's going to be
three
tough.
syllables. Yeah, although I hate to kind of play on a theme, but icicle, I know we did ice before, but am I too one note if we go with icicle for three
I love
syllables?
an icicle.
Okay, let's do an icicle. We should have done iceberg for two and we would have had a whole ice thing going on. Okay, icicle. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? Icicle. Icicle. Icicle! Woohoo! Okay, 4 syllables.
Yeah, luckily my friend Sam gave me a 4 syllable one earlier, and that would be iguanodon.
Yeah, and actually Nick had to give that one to me as well. So. Okay, iguanodon, probably about the only awesome well, no, I shouldn't say that. Interesting.
Inventive. No, that's 3.
I know I had to add a syllable onto important. Okay, okay, so let's do iguanodon. Goes like this. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? Iguanodon. It is 4. All right. Iguanodon. Iguanodon! Yay! All right. Okay, one sec. Okay, so Amy, what you got for us today?
I'm so excited about this book because I love dinosaurs, even though I can't pronounce most of them.
Oh, I love a good dinosaur book too. There's so many good ones.
And this one just really makes you think. If I had a Triceratops by George O'Connor,
Oh, hilarious. Awesome.
what would life be like if you owned a Triceratops? Well, let's find out.
Okay, everybody, this week's book is If I Had a Triceratops by George O'Connor. If I Had a Triceratops. If I had a Triceratops, I'd be sure to take good care of her. Owning a Triceratops is a lot of work. I would give her a house of her own in the backyard with lots of room to run around. But I might let her sleep in my room when she gets scared. If I had a Triceratops, I would take her for lots and lots of walks. I'd be sure to clean up after her, of course. Going for walks would be a great chance for my Triceratops to make new friends. And me too, I guess. Playing fetch would be another excellent way for her to get exercise. If I had a Triceratops, I'd train her well and teach her tricks like sit up, roll over, and play dead. High five. I bet my Triceratops would like to dig holes. If she found any large bones, I wouldn't let her chew on them. She could choke. And besides, they might belong to a relative of hers. When she gets dirty, I'll give her a bath. No, don't shake. If I had a Triceratops, she would protect my house from burglars and maybe even the occasional T-Rex. And if sometimes she gets into trouble, like for eating my homework or chasing the neighbor's car, well, it will all be worth it when she runs out to greet me at the end of the day. There's my girl. If I had a Triceratops, I would be the luckiest kid in the world. And that is the story of If I Had a Triceratops by George O'Connor.
That was a fantastic book. And, in celebration of a fantastic book, we need to do a fantastic song. This is a song that I think probably most of the people out there know. It's a song about a spider, but it's a song that features eye. Any eye songs about spiders that you know? Yes. Let's do the Itsy Bitsy Spider. All right, you know this one. It goes like this. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Okay, when I do this, Amy, I don't like to leave that itsy bitsy alone. So let's bust out his best friend, which is The great big hairy spider. Yeah, okay, let's do it. You gotta do a big gravelly voice like that. Okay. The great big hairy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the great big hairy spider went up the spout again. Okay, we got to do one more spider. And this is the great big hairy spider's best friend. And sometimes opposites attract, because this spider is not great big, it's not hairy. He's the very quiet spider. And he's teeny tiny. So get out your tiniest spider. And this one goes very quietly like this. The very quiet spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the very quiet spider went up the spout again.
That was so awesome. Love a good itsy bitsy.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Sam, I can't believe it's that time already, but it's time for the joke of the week.
Oh, good. I'm ready for a laugh. I need a good laugh. What you got?
I have a very imaginative knock-knock joke.
Okay, let's hear it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ice cream soda.
Ice cream soda who?
Ice cream soda. People can hear me.
I like that.
I could have gone with interrupting cow, but it seemed too classic.
Oh, it is classic though. Nick still busts that one out from time to time. It's one of our favorites around here. I kind of feel like we should do a twofer.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. Thank you. Oh, well, it's that time again, but we've had a very intriguing story time.
It has been interesting and intellectual.
Perhaps also inspiring to somebody?
I hope so.
We can hope. Well, let's close the way we always do with a super fun chant to say goodbye. So we'll end with our favorite goodbye chant that goes like this. See you later, alligator.
Give a hug, ladybug.
See you soon, baboon.
Bye-bye, butterfly.
Better swish, jellyfish.
Blow a kiss, goldfish.
Time to shake, rattlesnake.
Out the door, dinosaur.
Be sweet, parakeet.
Let's jam, Sam.
Let's jam. Next week, all about the J.